Hey, hello there. I'm here with a new version of my script. This is Akai Fire reimagined script. And now what I have done, it's a plenty of different features that will even enhance more what we used to do with my previous version. Starting by a very good feature, I think that a lot of users will love is that now we can change the color scheme of the node mode by holding Alt and using the navigation left and right. We are able to change the color scheme of the piano roll, basically from the Akai Fire. So now we have plenty of different keyboard schemes. Even the default one is here, as you can see. This is the default one, but now we have many different new color schemes. We have 32 color schemes that we can use, and that's, I believe, really good for customization of the unit. Moving forward, I have added another three different pad pages, and right now the only method for browsing the different drum modes is basically to hold the drum key while using the navigation. So with that we will be able to change to the different views. Here is FL settings with many new features as well. What I wanted to show right now is the new live VU meter, that basically when I press any of the key of the pads we will be using a different layer of a piano roll, but with the VU meter that is on the top of it. So when I press a key you will see a little animation, and this animation is intended for playing an instrument live. So well, here I have something, an instrument, really good. Now if I press the keys you will see that in the pad there is a little animation when I press a key, but it also has a VU meter, as you can see here. So depending on the volume it will go up or down, so it will make like a little animation. Let's see the animation. I will put a pretty basic kick drum. I will hit the play and you see yeah, so this is like a VU meter with a keyboard on the top. Pretty cool, right? You will also have here the VU mirror as well to display on the display, but on the pads as well, which is really good, right? We also have two other VU meters, which will be VU meter vertical and the VU meter horizontal. You can see those are the three different VU meters modes. One is of course intended for live performance. I think it's very good for making live events, because you will have a very nice visual feedback. Okay, so now let's go to the improvements. Go into FL settings. You can use Shift plus drum, Shift plus drum to display directly settings or the view mode. You can toggle between the two views by using Shift and drum, and you can also toggle between the other views with a different combination, like Alt and Drum will display FPC mode, and the Chord Mode. You can also do Shift Alt and Drum to go directly to faders or to XY. This is the XY. So yeah, that's many different views, right? So right now we have nine different views that I created that are not on the original, which are the view mode. View mode, as you know, is to display the different channel racks. So we can display directly the different channel racks or the mixer tracks. We can mute the tracks with visual feedback as well. We will have visual feedback about the status. Same will happen with the channel rack. We can mute channel racks, and we can see on the unit which channel is muted and which is not muted. Okay, so that's the view mode. That didn't change from the last version. Then next version is the toggle. CC toggle is basically a switch page with on-off toggles. And this one will be good for plugins, only for plugins. I haven't yet changed this to work with internal FL Studio, but I will be changing this on the new release to make it work with every plugin, not only external plugins, because right now it's only working for external plugins. Next mode, chords basically triggers chords. So let me put a citrus, for example, so I can show you. If I press one button, 3 buttons are triggered in a chord mode, and this is pretty handy. And there is also another feature. If we go to settings, FL settings, and we use these 2 pads in yellow here, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, these 2 pads here will be for changing the chord scale. So we have a chord scale selector, and with that, in the chord mode, we will be playing on a different scale, basically, which is, I believe, really good. Let me go to a lower chord. Let me go some chords below. Yeah, you can see that right now I am on the low part of the keyboard. So yeah. So if you go to settings, you can change the chords here, the chord octaves. You can navigate up and down in the different chords. Here on the bottom, these 2 buttons are for changing the note colors from the settings view, but you can also change it in the note mode by holding Alt and using left and right. So you will be changing the colors of the note mode. Okay, next mode after the chords, what we have, FL settings. FL settings, we have the change I mentioned that are basically here on the right. We have now a randomizer for the colors. So right now we can we can establish default colors, which are these colors that you see here. If we put more channels, we will have different, each of the different channels colorized. So so with this we will put random colors. With this one, you can see I'm toggling it and it's changing through different random colors. And if I press this other one, I will have default colors that I set, and this will apply to the mixer as well. I mean, we can use the random function to color the mixers, and we can do the same on patterns on the playlist. So we can colorize random colors to the UI, which is really good. Other changes that I made is that I put the other changed the layout a little bit to add these new controls. So right now some navigations buttons are here. Here we have save and save as. These two yellow buttons here will help to hit the save. Yeah, you can see it well. So these two new buttons are for save as. What other changes I make is that I put here the horizontal and vertical zoom. So if we go here to the playlist, you can make zoom. That's really good. Another change is that now the browse button that we have here will also interact with the natural button that we have, which is well, it's good for visual feedback and to interact together. You can disable it, but you will be able to still browse if you have selected the browser, like this. Check. What else? So I think, yeah, I don't have any more changes here. Maybe something that I didn't mention on the previous video. Here, this is the tempo controls for master tempo, for changing the speed of the song. We can do it with +1 and -1, and we can go up in decimals as well. And we can use the tab function here, which is really good. By the way, the tab natural shortcut is disabled, so the only way to use tab is with this settings view. And I did this on purpose because we can navigate now better between the drum modes by holding shift and drum and alt and drum and shift alt and drum. So yeah, that's a really good change, I believe. Also, from my point of view, the tab button on the pads here is much more sensitive, which is good for us to keep track of our tempo and tap properly, right? So this is very, very good, I think. What other changes I make? This one now is yes and no. I didn't find that much utility on this, but for some plugins I will guess this is good. So you have yes and no here. Up and down, left and right. This is for showing the browser and hiding the browser. This is for navigating in the tabs of the browser. So that's really good. What else? After settings mode, we have faders. You know this one. This is basically 8 faders here with different colors. When I press a button, I know the status of the fader because it will light up in the position that I just pressed, and this applies to all of the 8 faders. Next, and also I didn't mention, you will see the value here. Right now I have improved the screen, so the screen will be displaying the values using all the 3 rows of text, which is really amazing. XY control, I didn't change anything from this last version in here. I just improved the stability and also the display of the screen, which is now showing better information. Next one, yeah, this is the one that makes lights in the pads for making a live event or anything that you may find it useful for. This, as I mentioned at the start of the video, this is intended for live show. for a live show where you can show to your public these animations, which are really good for playing. Then we have the view mirror on horizontal. I think this one is really good because it really gives very good feedback on the view meter position. And last, it's the view meter vertical, which is I think it's an additional view meter that somebody may find useful. Yeah. So what else I can talk about? The navigation on the drum mode is now universal. So right now I can navigate everything on the UI with this knob while I'm on the drum mode. And for doing that properly, I will suggest that you can use it freely, you can use it in every mode, but in FL settings will provide a much better handling. So yeah, that will be really good. I was having the browser mode on, but if you don't have the browser mode on, you will be able to, as you can see, navigate in piano roll, in playlist, in channels, in FL settings. You can even if you are here navigating, as you can see, you can use left and right, up and down. It's really amazing, I think, because right now with the knob you can interact with the UI. You can load your plugins, load your effects, control your effects as well, because we have the different knob modes. That if, for example, you have citrus here, I can control many different parameters. You have the selection of the slot here, which will help you to toggle and move through different parameters. So that at the end will mean that you can pretty much control every single parameter on a plugin. I haven't added any new modes because I was really focusing on the pads, but I will be adding a new feature to the knob mode to have another page that will react to the touchpad of the knobs as a suggestion from a user. I think it's also a good idea that we can use this for variety of different functions that I will be doing shortly. So I think I covered everything. Randomize, chord change. I think that will be all. The other things are basically enhancements, bug fixes, and stability patches that I added to make it more stable and functional. And right now I don't know what else I can say, but this script is too much complete. I will say you can do crazy stuff, crazy things. I'm also thinking about adding a new faders page, which instead of having 8 faders will only have 4 faders, but with a longer longer value. That will be also something that I will do for the next version. And let me know what are your ideas, your thoughts, because we can make this script even better. That will be all, I think, for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and that you will have a lot of fun with this script because it's pretty crazy, guys. Thanks for watching.